Hi there, Kathy Colley here, sharing with you today about the positive mindset that is the wealthy mindset. And I'm so thrilled. I was recording this video, the last version of it, and my great aunt Melba called right in the middle of it. And she is an incredible inspiration to me. She embodies positive mindset. She was raised Christian Science. My great grandmother was a Christian Scientist. And Melba doesn't strictly practice that per se now, but she has this very beautiful perspective on life where she's always looking for the good. She's always looking for the silver lining. She's always looking for how things are going to work out for the good of all concerned. And that's the same attitude that I've been trained in by my spiritual coach, Toni Stone, who was trained herself by the Unity School of Christianity's approach to affirmation and prayer and positive mindset. So I'm really excited to share with you about these wealth building tips from the inside out. Because no matter how much money we have, if we don't have this inner sense of wealth and well-being, it really doesn't matter. Money simply makes us more of who we already are. If we're a generous person, when we get more money, we'll be more generous. If we're a complaining person and we're unhappy and we get more money, it's not going to make us happier. Just put it that way. So I want to read to you a little piece from a new affirmation book written by Toni Stone, who is a master prosperity teacher and one of my mentors, who lives in Fairfax, Vermont. She says, opportunity. We improve in practical ways today. We are unlimited and new today. Opportunity exists everywhere now. We can see with fresh eyes the opportunity here. Any needs are already met. Goodness is here. Fears about the future dissolve. We are able to trust tomorrow's good before we can see it. As love's idea, nothing discordant can touch us. We keep our ideas and thoughts on good only. Our thoughts are fresh and inspired, untouched by human opinions about the situation. What divine mind's directions know about us is where we are headed today. We are so grateful. So I invite you right now to think about your spiritual orientation. And this includes your religious beliefs. It also includes how you view the universe, how you see the cosmos. Do you see this as a friendly world? Do you have some fears or doubts about how things will turn out for you? Some sense of disconnection from yourself, between yourself and your maker. That's something to explore, something to think about. And it doesn't have to necessarily be religious. A lot of times having a positive mindset simply means that we're grounded in reality and we have hope for the future. Like Toni Stone says, we're aware of the opportunity that exists. And that carries us forward. You might be thinking, this is all very airy-fairy. How do I improve my positive mindset? I thought I already had a positive mindset. So what is she talking about? Well, a lot of times clients will come to me wanting to fix their money situation or fix their relationship situation. And it really isn't about the money and it isn't about the relationship on the surface. It's more about some of the deeper issues that may be going on. A resentment here, a sadness there, grief, anger, having difficulty with a particular person or with God. And so doing our inner work helps us to clear the baggage and get back into that place of hope. So hopefully these 6 tips will help you find concrete ways to do that and have a positive mindset. The first one is the practice of gratitude. No surprise. Gratitude is the prosperity attitude. And we can practice thankfulness in a variety of ways. One of them is through speaking words of grateful prayer or grateful affirmation, simply acknowledging out loud what we're thankful for. That is an incredible practice. Writing gratitudes and gratitude lists is another practice that we do. And thirdly, we can give to make our gratitude visible, like sharing from what we have because we're so thankful for all that we have that we're able to share. So that leads us to the second piece of the wealthy mindset, and that is generosity. So having a generosity practice is another piece that's very important. To be giving and sharing of your time, talents, and treasures. Unity Minister Catherine Ponder and Master Prosperity Teacher talks about that. So she says, share from your time, share from your talents, share from your treasures, including money. And I've had a tithing practice for over 10 years. I always make room for giving. And I have seen incredible results from this. It takes our spirit from a place of tightness and holding on and unwillingness to a sense of, I have it to give. I have a little extra. And that just opens us up. It relaxes us. And studies show that giving stimulates endorphins in the brain. There's all these wonderful benefits of giving. So having a generosity practice, whether that's tithing or sharing more with your family and friends or sharing more with your clients and customers, we can always give. A third part of the wealthy mindset that I want to talk about is vision. Do you have a vision for your life? Do you have hope for how things could improve for you? Do you have a plan? Do you have goals? There are a number of practices that we do in groups and I do with private clients to help them cultivate their vision. One of them is collaging, surrounding yourself with powerful, positive images of where you would like to go. You can't really hit a goal unless you have one. Zig Ziglar says, if your goal is 0, you'll hit it every time. So you need to have a goal of where you're headed, and then you will get closer to that goal. Whether or not you hit it exactly in the exact time that you have predicted, as long as you keep that goal in front of you and that vision in front of you and keep working towards it, it will happen. I've seen this again and again and again in my life. So we do collaging, we do goals, lists, making lists of goals, and also saying affirmations and intentions, both for yourself and for the people around you, helps bring that vision further into reality. So, for example, I'm continually praying and affirming and intending world peace because I know and believe that it is possible. And I truly believe that the more of us that are intending this, the more it's likely to happen. So I'm casting my vote for a peaceful world, and I believe that can happen. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4 in the wealthy mindset, the fourth practice that we work with is integrity practice. You might wonder, what the heck is this? Integrity. That's like standing strong. What is that? Well, integrity means to be integrated, to have all these different parts of yourself coming into alignment, like your spine. You've got all the different vertebrae in your spine. When they're in alignment, it helps the body work. So to be in integrity means that you walk your talk, that you are in alignment with your thoughts, your words, and your actions. They all line up. So this was a hard one for me for many years. I was so interested in going with the flow that I had a really hard time keeping commitments. And you may find this sometimes, if you find yourself continually rescheduling with your hairdresser and you're wondering, why do my clients keep not showing up for me? Well, look in the mirror. That's integrity practice. So we work with keeping our word. We work with cleaning up any unpaid bills or anything that's lingering. We also work with speaking our truth and being more authentic about our values and what works and what doesn't work for us, so that we can actually keep our word with grace and ease, because it lines up with what we truly believe and what we're committing to. So that's integrity practice. The fifth practice that we work with the wealthy mindset is supportability. How supportable are you? Do you allow yourself to be helped and coached? Do you allow yourself to receive practical help, either with your household or with your business if you're a small business owner? Are you a parent who sometimes needs help, and do you allow that help from your children, from people who can help you with parenting? Allowing yourself to be supportable means you are permeable. You can allow information to come in, and then that means you also have more to give. When you are receiving more, you can give more. So we play with that practice as well with our wealthy mindset. The last practice that we work with is probably the most ethereal of all of them. It is trust. And this one is one that, of course, brings into play, our religious and spiritual beliefs and our connection with our source. And it also is kind of a test for us always of how we can allow things to happen, not always in our ego timing. So we work with the wisdom of cycles, and knowing that in our businesses and in our lives that there are seasons. Sometimes there's a time there where things are really busy and they're really happening and it's a go, go, go time. And other times it's a little bit more of a fallow time, like, okay, you're resting, things are a little bit quieter. You have time to study and reflect, and that's okay. So to know that things can ebb and flow, and we don't always have to control things. We can allow divine timing to be present. So we're working with that wealthy mindset practice of trust. So hopefully these 6 practices help you get a sense for how you can have a positive mindset in a practical way. It's not just Pollyanna, being happy all the time, but we can really work with gratitude, generosity, vision, integrity, supportability, and trust. And we can keep deepening those character traits because they really are about our inner character, and our inner wealth comes from that. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll be talking about managing money for wealth building and making your small business more profitable. So it'll be more nuts and bolts, money stuff, cash flow stuff. And look forward to sharing with you soon. In the meantime, thank you. And have a wonderful and grateful day.